Hello. Should children with low vision learn Braille? I have taught blind children and blind adults for a few years, and I have to offer some arguments which you might consider. Well, traditionally, the argument is that if a blind child, or a child with low vision, um, will not become blind, it should not learn Braille because it's a skill which is hard to acquire. But is this a good argument? I don't think so. Because if you look at people with low vision, as they grow up, you often see that they have difficulty writing. And why do they have difficulty with writing? Because when they grew up, they had a poor image of how words look like. And you can check this for yourself. If I speak, um, it has another structure than if it's written on paper. And if I want to learn to write, I should know the structure of written words. And the only way to learn this is by seeing through Braille, what is written on paper. And if your vision is low, you will not. You will use tricks to guess what the meaning is, but you will build up a poor image of the words, thus you cannot write them well. Now, if you teach a low vision child Braille, it has to really focus on how the words are written. And in that way, it will create in its mind an image of how words look like on paper. And if you know how words look like on paper, you are able to reproduce it. The second argument is that if I am a parent of a low vision child and I will push for my child to learn Braille, I think in my experience the organizations which teach blind or visually impaired children their skills will have a higher esteem of the parents. They will take, although it's never outspoken, they will take a child more serious. They will know, well, this child is taken care of, so it's worthwhile to put energy into it. And the third argument is that once a child has learned Braille, it may hate it, it may dislike it, but it gives a low vision child certainly some kind of esteem which is hard to achieve with any other means. And this is a very subtle and strong effect. And it's also connected to my last argument that once a low vision child has learned something difficult like learning Braille, it has learned to master some difficult skill. And once you have mastered one difficult skill, you can more easily master more difficult skills. It's like you have grown some confidence, learned how to learn, and I think that's very valuable. So these are my arguments. I hope you like them.